Hi,
Yes, happy Tuesday. How are you?
Tuesday. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
Me too. I feel better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
because
this
yesterday was Monday. Mhm.
your last class today?
No, no, I still have 1 hour left.
Oh, now 1 more hour. Oh, you
Uh-huh.
must be very exhausted every day after all the
A
classes.
little bit.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yes. Actually hungry, but then I avoid
Oh,
eating. Yes, as
yes,
well.
right.
It's midnight.
Yeah.
Mm. Yes, that's why, right? Did you go to work today?
Oh, yes, right. Of course. Oh,
Ah, okay.
yeah. As you know, lots of companies closed down because of the coronavirus.
Right.
And if
Mhm.
someone confirmed as a coronavirus patient, then the
Mm.
company also had to shut down
Right.
until 2 weeks.
For
So
2 weeks
actually,
also.
yeah, our companies, uh, yeah, also our company and then our buildings,
Mhm.
lots of companies in this building are worrying about coronavirus, so they
Oh.
are checking all the guests and then employees' temperature every day before they
Mm.
enter the building.
I see. Ah, so it is monitored before entering the building.
Yes, right.
Yeah, the temperature is monitored. Okay. Well, I really hope this kind of problem will end soon as
Yeah,
well.
so it should be closed soon.
Mhm.
Maybe it keeps for 2 to 3 months more, then Korea's economy will be in trouble, and then lots of companies have to lay off their employees,
Mm.
or
Oh no.
also lots of restaurants and then shops have to close.
Mhm. It's a great problem.
Yeah, there will be a big disaster.
Yes, right. Oh, I really hope it will not reach to that point.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Have you prepared or have you prepared your article?
Oh, yes, right. The number 990.
919.
90.
9 990.
Yeah. 990.
990. Only 47?
Yes, right.
This one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Could you please tell me something about this?
Yeah. A survey of over 13, 4,000 people in 28 countries has
Mhm.
found that many people no longer believe that they will be richer in the future, and they have little trust in the government and the media. The
Mhm.
survey was done by American company Edelman between October and November 2019. People asked how much they agreed with the statement like, "My hard
Mhm.
work will be rewarded," or "My children will have a better life than I do." They were also asked how much they trust institutions like businesses, government, and the media. Only 47% of people said they believe their families will have more money in 5 years' time, down 5% from 2019. In Japan, only 15% think they will have more money, down 3% from a year ago. The survey also put people into two groups: average people and those aged between 25 and 64, who are in the top 25% income group for their age, and who are college educated and read the news. 17% of people who took the survey were in the second group. There was a large difference in trust in institutions between the two groups, and 8 countries showed the largest difference ever. The
Mhm.
biggest difference was in Australia, where institutions had a trust index score of 68 68% among educated rich people, but only 45% among average people. The smallest difference was in South Korea, where institutions had a 50% trust score among the rich and educated, and 49% among average people. The government was the least trusted institution among all people, but average people trusted the media just as little as they trusted the government. Edelman, CEO, said that when his company started measuring trust 20 years ago, economic growth led to more trust. He said, this is still true in Asia and the Middle East, but not in Europe and North America, where a country's level of income inequality now strongly affects trust in institutions. That's all.
Right. Okay. Yes. Well, then, do you have any questions about the vocabulary?
Everything is okay for the vocabularies.
Okay. So let's move on then. Comprehension. What was the survey of over 34,000 people in 28 countries learned about?
The,
Mhm.
from the survey, they learned about many many people no longer believe that they will be richer in the future, and they have little trust in the government and the media.
Right. And what would you like to change? Oh, no, no. When was the survey conducted?
The survey conducted between October and November 2019.
Right. And how huge was the population of people said that they believe their families will have more money in 5 years' time?
Five years time, only 47% of people said they believe their family will have more money in 5 years' time.
Right. And in what country has the biggest difference of institutions between two groups showed?
Okay. The largest difference in two groups, the biggest difference in Australia, where
Hmm.
institutions had a trust index score of 68% among educated rich people, but only 45% among average people.
Hmm. Right. So that was in
There was t- t- in what country? Australia.
Australia. Right. Yes. And based on the article, what are the two factors which have equal trust among people?
Equal the two factors are the media and government
It's between the media, yes,
and
and the government.
government. Yeah.
Okay. And if you could live in any country in the world, which would you choose and why?
I I live in Korea
Mm-hmm.
because even though Korea also has mm, big inequality between rich people and poor people, but average welfare is getting improved, and then there are lots of good government policies performed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that means you still want to live in Korea.
Yes, right.
Yes, you don't want to move to other countries.
Yeah, I don't
Mm,
want.
okay. Yes. And what would you like to change about your country?
Um, I'd like to change inequality and also house house price and then education systems because
Oh.
those problems cause lots of people don't want to get married and just want to they just enjoy their single life.
Hmm, right. Yes, because of those reasons or factors, yes,
Yeah,
couples usually refuse to have babies or more people refuse to get
exactly.
married.
Yeah,
Yes,
that cause
right.
low birth rate and then even lots
Mm-hmm.
of people don't want to get married.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, you're very correct. Yes. And are most of the people optimistic about the future?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, at the moment, lots of people are not optimistic because economic situation is not very good, especially due to the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, my boss, he's very optimistic about
Wow.
the company's future,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's preparing lots of new business to
Oh.
make the company grow more.
Oh, I see. Your boss is really optimistic.
Yes, right.
Okay. Yes. And who is the most pessimistic person you know? Please describe him or her or
Pessimistic.
them.
Yeah, actually, um, some of my colleagues are very pessimistic, and then she actually one guy is especially very um, pe- pessimistic, and then she's complaining on lots of things from company's policy and then his environment. So sometimes
Mm,
it's very stressful to have a conversation with that kind of guy.
right. You're very correct. Especially if you are
Yeah.
in a good mood and you will talk to them.
Yes, right.
Yes, that's why. Do you talk to him?
I'd like to avoid him, and but sometimes I have to have a meeting or have a small talk. And in that case,
Mm.
I quickly regret to have a meeting with him.
I see.
Yeah.
Especially if it changed your mood.
Yes, right.
Right? Yes. Okay. And if you could have been born in any decade, wow, which
Yeah.
would you choose and why?
Uh, if I could have been born in any decade, I'd
Mm.
like to be born in 2000 later, years later.
Ah, so not advanced, later.
Yeah, not in the past, in other yeah, later. Maybe
I
in
see.
200 years, lots of things dramatically changed. We might enjoy the trip to other planet, or we can expand our lifespan. And then there are lots
Wow.
of medicines or tools to cure your yeah, chronic diseases.
I see. So you don't want to be born this
Yeah,
year in the
yeah,
future.
yeah.
All right. So that you could experience, yes, those kinds of things as well. How many years in the future?
200 years later.
200. Wow.
Mm,
Yes, that would be interesting as well.
yeah, yes, right.
Right. Yes, I see. You don't want to go back in the past?
Just right. No, I don't want to go back to the past because
Mm-hmm.
in the past, even though The life would be simpler, and then there is a lot of things, but the everything is a very inconvenient. If you
I
think
see.
about the bathroom or other things, transportation, or there will be no computer, smartphones,
Mm,
or even TV programs.
yes.
Yeah, that will be very
Right.
boring.
Yes, you're very correct. The time we're in, TVs are still black and white.
And
No
then,
cell
yes,
phone. Oh,
right. Yeah, in the
right.
past we experienced, actually our ancestors were suffering lots of from war.
mhm. Right.
Yeah,
Yes, you're very correct. Oh, war. I don't really want to go back.
that's
Yes, to
right.
that time as well. It's really scary.
Yeah,
I think I'm
yeah.
still
So
lucky.
yeah, one of the
Yes.
scary things. Yeah, if
Mhm.
you face the war.
Mhm. Right. Yes. Of course. That would be so scary.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. At
Okay.
least our heroes were there before.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. Any questions?
No, everything is okay.
Okay. Well, then, if you don't have on Thursday, we're going to take a new article.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye.